I was driving down the road in Nashville, Tennessee, is where I live. I was driving down the road, and I felt as if I was doing a pretty good job of driving, but there was a woman behind me that disagreed. And so she did the horn thing, and like right up on my bumper, and I'm like, come around, doing that thing. What are you doing? And she like guns it and pulls up next to me and slams on the brakes so that she's going the same 35 miles an hour or whatever it was going next to me, and then like looks out her window and tells me that I'm number one.
Hey, that's good.
And I have no idea why she was so upset, but she was. So that's story number one. Story number two is like 2 days later, I'm at Chick-fil-A, God's house.
Mm.
And I'm standing in line, and there's this cat in front of me. He's probably like 55 years old, and he's bald. And I'm like half paying attention because that's mostly what I do. And he's ordering, and he like gets livid. There's like a 16-year-old girl who she works at Chick-fil-A, so she's like the sweetest human being on the planet. She's sitting back there taking his order, and he like loses it on her. I just start screaming, causing a scene. So I tune in immediately, like, oh. This is God's house. What's he doing?
This can't be happening here.
This can't be happening here.
This isn't Popeyes.
You don't pray.
No offense to Popeyes. I love your sandwiches.
Yeah, that was very offensive to Popeyes, but we'll move on.
Look, I'm just going off the videos I see on the internet.
Popeyes is pretty good.
Yeah.
When they did like the chicken sandwich comparison thing, that was ridiculous, but those chicken sandwiches are good, though. Did you like Popeyes better? Yeah, of course you do. Because they're better. They're way better. But they're good sandwiches.
Yeah.
I was shocked. What was I just talking about?
You were saying that you were at Chick-fil-A and there was a kerfuffle.
Nice word. So the dude flips out on the 16-year-old girl. And I, in the course of like listening to him scream, I had figured out that he wanted like a handful of Chick-fil-A sauces. And she was offering him 2, which normally they'll give you a bunch. And so I can kind of... I'm not on this guy's side, but in the same moment, I'm going, this is a 16-year-old girl. She looks very pleasant, and this dude is flipping out on her.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of places are charging you per sauce packet.
But not Chick-fil-A.
No.
Well, maybe this location. I don't know. I don't really know what was going on. All I know is that 55-year-old bald guy, with the shine. Mr. Clean was very angry.
It's tough times at that Chick-fil-A.
Something. It was COVID.
Mm.
No, it wasn't. This was before COVID.
No explanation here.
There's no excuse there. So anyway, all right, so those 2 stories happen in succession. And here's what I realized. Mostly when we interact with human beings on this planet, we brush them in passing. And that's really all we get from them. We see this tiny blip on our radar, and we make snap evaluations or judgments on who that person is based on these quick little passings. And I live on a street, and we've lived there, I think, like a year at this time. I lived on a street, or live on a street, to where really I don't know any of my neighbors. And I was driving down that road and seeing it was at nighttime, and I could just see all of these porch lights.
It was a Wednesday night, I believe.
It was a Wednesday night. It's funny, you know that. It's in the song for people who don't know.
Well, yeah.
And I realized that the extent of my knowledge of these people is just this brush. That's all I know about them. And all of those porch lights represent an entire existence. 50, 60, 80, we live in an older neighborhood. Years of life that I really don't know anything about.
Most of us don't nowadays. It's not like our parents' generation where, we went to our neighbor's house to get butter and sugar.
Totally. But it extends to even like everyone, right? You really only know a couple of people, a handful, this inner circle. You know these people because you've been in their lives and you understand them. And everybody else, it's just a brush. And so I don't know what those people's story is. I don't know what Mr. Clean's story is at Chick-fil-A, but he has one. And the woman with the finger, I don't know what her story is either, but she has one. I'm going to make some things up here because I have no idea. But this could be the case. It could be that Mr. Clean he just found out he's getting evicted. He doesn't have any money. He's gone in 2 days. And here he is at Chick-fil-A. And this is when I brushed him. And I made the evaluation. This guy's a chotch.
Mm-hmm.
This guy's a jerk.
Of course.
This guy's the worst. That's my evaluation. The woman with the finger, same thing. Maybe she found out that she has cancer. She just found out she has cancer. Probably not, right? I'm just making stuff up here. But something, right? There was she was probably 50. There's 50 years of reasons why she came to this point. And maybe this is how she always is, or maybe this is just this moment. I don't know.
Yeah.
But there is a reason. And so human condition is acknowledging that those brushes are occasions for us who love Jesus to be grace to other people, to be kind, because everyone has a story, and we forget that. We forget that people have stories. We tend to treat them as if they are the brush that we thought they were.
Hey y'all, we hope you loved this conversation. Here at Young Married Christian, we are on a mission to see a gospel-centered home made available for every single child in the foster care system. There are 400,000 kids in the foster care system, and there are 400,000 churches in America. Wow, that is crazy. This is absolutely a solvable problem, and we want to be a part of it. If you want to join us in that mission, text the word freedom to 833-370-1610.
833-370-1610. 833-370-1610.
I just did it.
And another thing you can do that is really helpful is to smash the like button on this video.
Smash it like Satan's face. Crush it like it's Lucifer's head.
It really helps us a ton, so smash that like button, subscribe to this channel.
That's it.
Smash the like button on this video.